Here's the free bit. It's boom. It's very long, that music, isn't it? And if you're watching the video version of this, you saw two old people not really knowing what to do. Welcome to the podcast, Iain Lee, Katherine Boyle. It's a weekly podcast. You're very, very welcome to it. If you are listening, thank you. This is a 25, 30-minute show. There is a whole 3-hour show we're going to do this evening. So when we finish this, we go on for another 2.5 hours. If you want to be part of that, you go to patreon.com/Iain and Katherine, patreon.com/IAIN and Katherine with a K, and you sign up. You can support us for £2 a pop. Well, we'll get to that in a second. You can support us for £2 a pop. If you want to get the 3-hour podcast and a 3-hour live feed every week and over 1,500 hours of entertainment, you want the $3.99 plus. And yeah, if you're watching the video of this,
press that.
I know. We've got new Patreons this week. So we're going to say hello to Hannah. We're going to say hello. I've got to go through this list properly because there were loads. To Fraser. Thank you, Fraser. To Gary Coburn, Kevin Heath, Graham Kelly, Steve Amy, Chris Cooper. There were a couple more, and
well, Adam Smith, as we mentioned,
and I think. Oh no, we got Martin Eden and we got Lambo, and yeah. So thank you,
Welcome.
new patrons. Lots to cover this week. Oh, and I should say, no swearing in this bit. If you want swearing, you got to pay for it. No swearing in this bit. So if you're in a car with your kids, then you can listen to it. Now, I put out a thing, by the way, if you're watching live, 0203 286 6370, and if you're listening to this, 0203 286 6370, you can leave us a message.
Yeah,
now,
you can.
I thought it would be interesting, Katherine, if people called in with their dreams.
Oh, because I know you're bang into that.
I'm bang into it. And now I'm psychologically trained. I thought, well, I can not itinerize. What's the word?
Analyse. Interpretate.
I can interpretate
yeah.
people's dreams. However, what a difference an S makes. So on Twitter, I went on, come on the show and share your dream with us. Sharing your dream is very different from sharing your dreams. So I did play, well, okay.
Let's see what we got.
So we have a mixed bag, right? It's a mixed bag. Let's start with this one.
Hello, darling, it's me. It's Liam from Brighton.
Okay,
Sorry,
Liam.
I only just saw your message. I'm just going to say hello and God bless.
Oh.
I got all nervous all of a sudden.
This isn't very helpful to anybody, I'll be
Is
honest.
he still asleep?
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Plastic is burning. That's not good, is it?
Well, I'll end it for you. Here's another one. Here we go. Let's see what.
Oh, hi. This is Martin Luther King.
Oh, come on.
Okay, we'll stop that. Let's go. Jesus Christ. Oh man, already. Okay, all right. So I was asking, what is your dream? But I meant to say dreams.
Hi, yeah, I have a dream that I've been wanting to achieve for many years now.
And this is where the confusion comes
Yeah.
in. I ballsed it up, Boyle.
I think you're some sort of like Challenge Annika type scenario.
Yeah. Was it Make-A-Wish?
Oh my God. Let's have a listen.
And bear with me. It's basically to open my own worm farm.
Okay.
Well.
People who were looking up our Patreon page are now hastily deleting
I
their
hate
history.
to get all philosophical, but
Yes.
at some point or other we will all be the worm farm.
There we go.
Like a wormery.
Yep. Well,
You know, the head worm is going to be called Trevor. I've already decided that.
Yep.
And one day they get so sophisticated that they rise up, take over the world,
Yeah.
and they make me the king of the worm world,
Sweet Christ.
and they achieve world peace.
Oh.
And it's a wormtopia. And eventually they master sort of interdimensional travel. And
This is going on in leaps and bounds. I'll be
When
honest.
he says they do that, you're the only human in this scenario. It would be you leading it, surely.
It's no worse than what we got now.
No.
world peace, and we travel to all these other dimensions with each other, like Doctor Who.
Okay, Doctor Who doesn't go to different dimensions.
Also, it's pretend.
I used to be one of those that would go, you can't have a black James Bond. Can't have a black. And then for years, and I'm ashamed to say it, but this is how we grow as people, can't have a black James Bond. He's white. And then I remembered he's made up.
Pretend.
You can have a James Bond that's a finger. You can have a puppet James Bond. Well, we're all puppets really, but you could have a James Bond that's a wheel. You have any kind of James Bond you
Definitely give
want.
Barbara Broccoli a ring on that one. She's not come to a conclusion yet.
I mean, it's woke, but
Doctor Worm.
It's still going.
But then we end up in this dimension where
What?
sort of the reverse has happened.
now I'm confused. Is this a dream or his dream?
I think he wants to make it happen.
Okay,
Starts
this
with
is
him having
his
a
ambition,
wormery,
wasn't
right?
it?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Which is nuts in itself. Okay.
And it started out as a worm world. They started their human farm. The humans rose up, kicked out the worms, and
etc. etc.
now
Okay.
it's just a human world.
Okay.
Then
Then what happens?
I go and live in that human world.
All right.
I get stuck or something like that, and I have to go there.
Yeah.
And we're all like,
Why?
and I'm no longer wormish. No one's wormish. Just a regular geezer in this human conquered worm world or something. Yeah.
Well,
I think I need to invent penis enlargement pills.
Okay.
speaking of worms. Bless him.
Okay. Right. Well, maybe
Just when we said that maybe you could listen in the car with the kids, perhaps not.
I think that's okay. Kids need to know those things
It's
exist.
a medical term.
Kids have emails now. They'll be getting that spam. Here we go. Who we got here?
Sometimes I dream about being the champion of the world record breaker for eating Jaffa cakes. Cherry Jaffa cakes.
Okay. I didn't know what he said there. But he
Jaffa
said
cakes.
Jaffa cakes. We
Yeah,
got him.
I thought
Okay.
it was a swear
Ian.
at first.
My name's Jack. I've got one of your dream story.
Here we go.
solving things.
We're in. We're in.
Basically, when I was growing up, for a long period of time, I had this recurring dream, which is really, really bizarre, actually. Basically, for probably about a month, maybe just over a month, I'd have the same dream every single night.
Tell us
And
what
what
it
it
is.
used to be was
I don't want to go all Adam Buxton on your ass, right? Some people don't like Adam Buxton's podcast.
Why?
Because apparently he can get quite angry. If you're sending me an email, then please, no more than 3 sentences in the email. Otherwise it's too long to read and it takes too much time. I'm beginning to see why Dr. Buckles does that.
We don't want the needless detail.
Just get to it. This is only episode 2. We're gradually learning. You're learning. Let's
any random sort of casual normal dream with
Just what was the dream?
the random normal stuff, and then out of nowhere I'd usually then see this sort of mostly this dark hooded figure that would appear in the dream.
Okay.
And sometimes occasionally it could appear as someone that I'd know, but mainly it was always this sort of
Who was the hooded claw?
It was, well, I don't want to spoil it for you, but it was, in Penelope Pitstop.
Yeah.
I think it was her protector, wasn't it?
What do you mean, a protector?
Well, she had like a benefactor,
Right.
and I've got a feeling the hooded claw was like an arch nemesis.
Okay.
Of some sort.
shadowy
No,
dark
not an arch nemesis.
A
An
nemesis.
alias.
Okay.
figure. But it had a certain feeling and it emanated this sort of.
I'm really
emotion
regretting
in me,
asking this question.
And it had this sort of aura about
I'll
it.
get you, Penelope
And,
Pitstop, if it's the last
whenever
thing
I'd
I
see it in
do.
the dream, I'd suddenly get extremely angry. Like I
Yep.
just wanted to attack it for some
Okay.
reason. And I'd end up charging towards
Hang on,
it.
I can help you.
And before I'd know it, it would end up killing me somehow. Like, so it would jump on me first or throw me like a building or something. And then I'd wake up afterwards, all very confused. And one day I had a good day. Basically.
Oh my God, it's going on and on.
I
Living in
remember
real
I was in a
time.
good mood and I went to bed happy. And I had that same dream again. where I was just having a normal dream, saw this silly figure, and rather than it getting the better of me, I got the better of it. And I remember it was at this cliff edge because I was having this dream about these waves, and I ended up pushing it off of the cliff, this shadowy figure thing, and I never ever had it again.
Oh.
Some of it's probably quite obvious as to what it could be.
Yeah, you want to have sex with your mum. So, that's what that's about. I had a nap today, and I'm feeling discombobulated, and you'll have noticed it when I've come in. I've not been quite with it, because I had a nap today, right? And I woke up screaming. Actually woke up screaming. I think I woke up screaming. In my dream, I woke up screaming in the dream, and I sat up in bed, but it was like a country house, and I sat up in bed screaming, and then I was in this dream like, oh shit, oh man, I'm still in a dream. And then I screamed again and sat up in my bed.
Was there a presence there?
I do joke about Christmas. No.
No, I'm just wondering whether
was
it
in
was
these clothes.
whether it was like a night terror scenario, a sleep paralysis scenario, which I've had and you don't believe in. Oh,
Yeah. I don't believe in sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis. I don't believe in that. So what does screaming, waking yourself up screaming? That's dark, right?
Yeah.
That's dark. It might be because I'm coming off my meds. I'm going to put it down to that. I'm sleeping terribly now. I've cut.
It's also too hot.
Can't get my pills. Can't get my quetiapine, my bipolar meds.
Oh, no.
No, I know. And I went into the chemist and went, we haven't got it. And we can't phone up. We'll phone up the supplier, and they came and said they don't know when they're going to get it in. So I had to go to the doctor and say, right, the pharmacist can't get it, but they've suggested this. And the doctor came back and said, we're not going to give you that because that's too expensive.
So what, you've got to go cold turkey?
No, they then found out the pharmacist had, I want 150 milligrams, the pharmacist has 300 milligrams, and so I'm going to get those and cut them in half, like I'm in a bloody third world country. Maybe it's the first time around. We should probably come up with a question. We got 10, 15 minutes.
What kind of question do you want?
For the callers next week, but we'll come up with it. I last night took my boys to see their first concert of their music.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and I've taken.
So you took them, but really they were taking you.
Yeah. Well, because they've been to like loads of wibbly wobbly, Beach Boys and all like old men's bands.
Monkeys.
Yeah, and they've been to Wembley Stadium to the Summertime Ball. But this is Bieber Doobie. This is my 14-year-old's favourite artist, and I got them tickets, and it was a venue we could take the 12-year-old to. It was a small venue. It's where we saw Lewis Capaldi before, and so it was there and we queued up really, really early, and so we got right, about 10 rows from the back. And if you're going to be watching, if you're a Patreon, you're going to see some clips of that in about half an hour's time. Bieber Doobie is flipping brilliant.
Yes.
She's the full package, right? Bless you.
I concur.
She's the full package. She's a great singer. She's got great songs. She's a great guitar player. She's got a brilliant, brilliant band. She's got that pop star thing.
Riz.
She's got the Riz where all she had to do was like lift a hand and the audience screamed.
I saw that video where she had them all like crouching down.
She got everyone to crouch down, right? So we're all crouching, and then she just went, jump, and everyone jumped. The songs are great. I was reading about listening to stuff she was playing. She's clearly influenced by Nirvana, by Belly. There's a song called She Plays Bass. Go and listen to She Plays Bass by Bieber Doobie. It's like Feed the Tree.
Cardigans.
Cardigans is one that's like Cardigans. I read on her Wikipedia she's got a tattoo of Daniel Johnston. Now that will not mean a lot to some of you, but that's how cool she is. She's stunningly beautiful. The full pop star package, right? And what I did not my 12-year-old kept talking about mosh pits. God knows he's the guy. When we went to see a Beatles tribute band in Japan, I said, "You all right, Kim? You seem a bit nervous." Will there be drug men there? Drug men.
Wow, okay.
There were no drug men at the Japanese Beatles thing. And to this he's going, is there going to be a mosh pit? I said, I don't think there's going to be a mosh pit, my darling boy. I don't think it's going to be that gig. And it was very bouncy. And then about 3/4 of the way into it, it was only a short gig, 50 minutes. Space cleared in front of everyone. Took a step back, and I thought someone had fainted or been sick. And then a mosh pit started. And my 12-year-old was looking at it, and you could just see for half a second thinking, totally dived into the mosh pit. Totally dived into the mosh pit. I was very proud of him. I haven't done a mosh pit for years.
It was a sedate mosh pit, though, wasn't it? It wasn't frenzied. It wasn't violent.
No, it wasn't violent, but it was frenzied.
Yeah.
Oh, it was definitely frenzied. She was so good. Honestly, if you take nothing away from this, go and listen to She Plays Bass. If that had come out in 1994 and it sounds like it could have done on a single, I'd have been all over that.
She's done cassette singles, hasn't she?
She has, yeah. My boy gave me a cassette of the album. She was so good, and it was like people screaming, and I thought she was awesome.
You reckon she's on the ascendant in this country? She's already massive in America.
She's sold out the Greek Theatre in LA. She's British.
Yeah.
And what was lovely as well, she's she's British, and I think she's of Filipino descent. I hope I got that right. And she's her mum. She said, "My mum's here. It's my mum's birthday. Mum, where are you?" And someone screamed. And she went, "No, that's not her. That's a white man." And it was just such a beautifully deluded. Can't say that because I won't. She was great, and what was great was seeing my boys in their environment, in their musical environment. So, Bieber Doobie, I thought we could come up with songs, and you can call in with this, and you can leave messages over the week. 0203 286 6370. Do songs.
Okay.
So, for example,
Da.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Is all I want to say.
What was here's one. All right.
Do run, do run.
Yeah, you got it. But you got to sing it.
Oh.
In
excess.
You should have come in with the harmony.
I don't know it.
You sing that and I'll come in with the harmony.
But
sing it properly. Don't slow it down. Don't sex it up. Okay, keep going. No, you did that thing and it really annoys me. We're doing the harmony and then you go in.
I was just finishing it off.
No, you
finish it off.
You're always finishing stuff off. But but I'm doing the harmony, and then you come up to meet me. Oh. Stay down.
Stay in your lane, ladies.
All right, I got one.
No, it's my turn.
All right, go on.
All right. I've got one.
Go on.
Do. Do. Do you know what that one is?
Tanita Tikaram.
Nope.
Go on.
Life.
But do they
life.
sing do?
Yeah, she does like the whole the middle section.
What's her name? Suzanne Vega.
Suzanne Vega.
Oh, I used to. People.
Who's Dinah? Sam's?
Tom's. People that used to make me wish I was dead in the 80s and 90s because their music was so slow and tedious.
Oh.
Suzanne Vega and Tracy Chapman.
Oh. I quite like Suzanne Vega.
Well, there we go.
I like Marlena on the Wall.
I like fun things. Hello, caller.
Yeah, you're trying to approach, you're trying to get the kids interested in your podcast, talking about Bieber Doobie, and then the kids of the 80s going off about NXS and Suzanne Vega. What's the message?
Here's the message. We know no bounds. Everyone is welcome. And also, imagine if we got someone under 25 listening to this rubbish.
Also, Gafford, what you don't realise, because you're an old fart, is that all over TikTok at the moment, the 80s and 90s are massive, and those kids know those tunes.
That's because it's your FYP page and
no,
you're
mate.
of that ilk.
Thank you very much. Yes, I've got another caller. Hello, caller. Yes, you got 3 seconds. 2, 1. No. Oh, okay, I've got one. Do.
No, Bergerac is not a do song.
They sing do in it.
Yes, there's no. You sing do when you think do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
those are the words.
No.
I tell you what was interesting at this gig, right? And I sent you a picture of it. Mm-hmm. There was someone filming it with a camcorder.
Retro.
A camcorder. Also, sorry, very quickly as well, I saw at least 20 actual cameras.
Yes.
Digital cameras. They're carrying cameras.
Yeah, but I was about to say, my eldest dug hers out the other day, and it's, for her, an old thing.
Yeah.
It's a little Casio thing.
Yeah.
With a screen on the back that I got when she was small, so
yeah.
it's nothing too flashy. And in order to show her friends the pictures, I went, do you want the lead to download them? She went, no. Took a picture with her phone.
There we go.
I said, look, if I'd done that, you'd take the piss out of me.
So cameras, isn't
Apparently
it
it's
funny?
retro.
The only swearing was from Katherine.
I don't think that
Cameras
qualifies, does it?
Cameras are back in. Honestly, 20 people. I kept saying to myself, there's a camera. There's a camera. There's a camera.
Well, there were cameras.
Here's my controversial. Each week I'm going to do a controversial take, and here's my
good.
controversial take. Right?
Yep.
So it was a young person's gig. There were some. I was quite. But there were some people that had come with their mums and dads, but it was primarily 15, 16, 18-year-old kids. And then this old boy came over and, Iain, he was with his girls. Big fan. I've just been watching some of the 11 o'clock show. I used to love listening to you on the radio. Oh, nice one, man. Thank you. And he walked off. I went, mate, how old are you? He went, 48. I went, balls. I'm still the oldest at 51. What was I going to say? I had something to say then about that experience. Cameras, old men.
You still got it. He was younger than you.
He was younger than me.
Cameras?
I think we did.
Cameras.
All right. Here's the phone in. What old technology do you still use, or would you like to bring back? 0203 286 6370. Katherine, we're going to come to you in a second. We just got this caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, I've got a song. It's hard to sing though.
Okay, we're not doing songs that are hard to sing, but do you know what?
Do songs.
We'll do songs that are hard to sing for you. Put your hand down, Katherine. I see you.
Do, 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 over, over, the show must go on.
Are you singing Queen?
No, that was Pink Floyd.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
Sorry.
you did this by introducing Bergerac. That was like a wild card. You threw the gates wide open to that.
Basically, I've thrown the gates wide open and said, old men, come join me.
Yeah.
Come be proud. So this is
technology that I use in my classroom.
Yeah,
that
go
the
on.
kids think is quaint, but actually the results are a little bit rubbish.
Yeah.
The Polaroid camera.
Yeah, it's a cute idea,
It's a
isn't
fun
it?
thing. They like the aesthetics of it. The pictures themselves are actually rubbish. Every time I use it, I think this is going to be the one. I'll get the exposure right. Every time I use it, I do not get the exposure right.
So that's the if you want to phone us and leave a message, you can do it now, or leave a message 0203 286 6370. Old technology you still use or you'd like to see brought back. You can also email us about that or anything. latenightalternative@gmail.com. latenightalternative@gmail.com. If you're listening to the pod, if you're watching the video, all the details are down below. There we go. Motor racing. Boy, was I surprised when I found out that was a real song.
It was two songs cobbled together, wasn't it?
Well, no, it was one song.
No, but when it was first,
Just don't care about that. I don't care about Fleetwood Mac's.
I care about it.
In a monologue.
I care about it. I care about it.
It's a song.
If
It's
you
a
listen
song.
to the beginning bit, it's
It's
quite
a song.
clearly a Stevie Nicks job.
That's like saying.
And then it was the.
It's a song.
Dude, a guitar wanging.
But most songs are two songs put together.
No, but it came in two separate packages.
Yeah, but it comes under one.
Them together.
On the CD, it's one.
Okay, Iain.
You're welcome.
We'll wait until you come up with that idea, and I'll go, oh, really? And then you'll be happy.
I'm always happy. I'm a happy guy, except when I wake myself up screaming. Waking myself up screaming. That's I made note. I've become very professional and made. Oh, should I read my shit to you? Sorry.
There you go. One each.
Ding.
Who broke the bell?
The bell is random.
No, the bell needs tightening. That's all.
So I've built a website, iainlee.com. It doesn't need tightening. It's broken.
No,
it comes and goes. It's not tightening, Katherine.
I
fixed it so many times.
But this thing's supposed to swing.
iainlee.com, right? You can sign up for a mailing list.
There you go.
You can send me a message or anything. And so I built this site, and I'm really thrilled that I built a website, right? And so I've had a few people saying, just check in, this works. Hope you're well, Iain. Just signed up for the Patreon. Hope you're well. Just check in, this works.
Just nice, friendly, little peeps around the door.
But then I got one email. I got to try and find it now, haven't I?
And we are aware that by reading this out, we will get another.
I had a lovely email from Robbie Dove. Remember Robbie Dove?
Yes.
He was working as
waitress in a cocktail bar.
when he met you, air steward.
Yes.
He's now directing live darts programs. and he's happy.
Natural
He's
progression.
happy. Where is? I got to try and let me. If I type in here, I mean, you can send me mean ones. The thing is, the mean ones don't touch the side. But this made me laugh so much. Oh, now I can't find it. Let me find. Let me find the one that I sent you. What would I have? What word would I type in to
Sesh.
set? Well, yeah, but I screenshotted
There's a
it.
picture. I've got it.
Have you got it?
Yeah, I've got the picture. I've got the excerpts, but I was kind of curious as to what the rest was.
Oh, I mean, there was some
the
stuff.
greatest hits of mean.
There was some stuff that was vulgar.
Oh.
There was some stuff that was too vulgar to be.
I watched
This is supposed to be a big
Wicked
thing.
Little Letters. Have you ever seen that?
No, go on. What's
It's
that?
a new. You won't like it, but someone out there might like it. It's the one. It's got Olivia Colman in it. And
I've worked with her.
It's a historically true story.
So it's historical. You don't need to add the true.
No, it's a true story.
You don't.
And it happened.
Yeah.
But it's a period piece.
Oh.
Turn of
It's modern, isn't it?
turn of the century type thing. And this woman starts getting really, really foul letters and takes another woman, her neighbour, to court because she's Irish and a loose woman, and it sounds like it might be from her. And I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's just hilarious the way that the letters are phrased. And I thought that this email was of a similar ilk.
I can't-
Someone trying their very best to be as mean as
I
possible.
can't find it, which is not the end of the world. We're supposed to be being a bit slicker in these podcasts, but it's
Can't
not.
happen.
It can't happen.
Hang on.
Anyway, it's basically, I can't find it. Basically, this guy's like, you, Iain, let's take drugs because you used to like drugs and you're a bad dad and you hate yourself and all of that, but done in a thumbs up,
Kind
fun
of
way.
concerned.
We don't need to
Here it
read
is.
it. We don't need to read it. It's very silly, and I just thought, why
Someone took time out of their day to do that.
would you do that? Why would you do that? I can't. Why would you do that?
Well,
People are weird,
I'll tell you
right?
why. It
Yeah.
doesn't come from a happy place, does it?
No.
So
Very strange,
Good
isn't
luck,
it?
kid.
If you want to send us a nice email, you can send us a... oh, sorry, I've just got an exciting email about... But it means talking to someone I'm scared of. Ooh. If you want to know what that email is about and who I'm scared of, I'm going to reveal all after this podcast is finished. So...
tantalise.
If you want to join us watching El Dorado, if you want to find out what that email was about and who I need to speak to that I'm scared of, sign up to the Patreon. Go to patreon.com/IAIN and Katherine with a K. Iain and Katherine. You can support us for as little as £2 a month. You don't get anything for that, just a warm glow. $3.99 a month. You will find out who I'm talking about. You'll get to watch the full 2.5, 3 hour video. You'll get to hear the full 2.5, 3 hour podcast. Access to over 1,500
You'll
hours.
also get to hang out with these lovely people in the chat that
There's
you're
people
making
in the
friends
chat.
with.
There's people in the chat. Thank you very much for listening.
Take
Like,
care.
subscribe, all of that stuff. You know how it goes. And we'll see you next week. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
And we're in.